on the craft, you know, every day that we get to be on it, it's truly like, it's like moving meditation, this whole journey.
Greetings from Australia and welcome to another episode of Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants. Today's show takes us to the nation's east coast where we will meet some of the benevolent members of the Transparent Sea Project.
Transparency was a concept between our group of friends where we wanted to do everything that we enjoy all in one. And so that's be out in the ocean, be focusing on the issues that are critical at this point in time, pollutants in the ocean, whales in jeopardy from whaling fleets and pollution and sonar testing, you name it.
To highlight these issues and others concerning the health of the marine environment, the Friends undertook a 700-kilometre voyage aboard sailing kayaks down Australia's east coast from Byron Bay to Bondi Beach, a journey that began October 1st, 2009 and lasted 36 days. This specific stretch of coastline was chosen as it is the same route the endangered humpback whales take when they make their annual migration between Australia's northern coastal waters and the Antarctic Ocean. A 44-minute film entitled Transparent Sea that documented the trip was released in March 2010.
And we wanted to use our positions as photographers, as surfers, writers and people who have the good fortune to be able to blow a whistle on these issues. And so we just came up with the idea of being able to do all that in one and join the whales in their migration. And from there, it had a lot of energy where it just started attracting the right people. We started collaborating with the Surfrider Foundation and Tangaroa Blue, Sea Shepherd, of course, and our own group, Surfers for Cetaceans. And then the surfing industry came on board.
The Transparent Sea crew was headed by former world junior surfing champion and vegan David Rastovich, who co-founded Surfers for Cetaceans, an Australian non-profit organisation seeking to protect dolphins, whales and other marine life.
I'm a surfer and I'm blessed to have a position within the surfing industry where I can be a communicator and can help expose certain issues in the ocean. So that's what I'm doing. You know, it's pretty abstract. You know, all I can do is surf good. You know, there's nothing much else I can really do great, but it doesn't matter. That just proves that if you've got the passion, you can use whatever your skill is for the benefit of others.
Other crew members included Chris Del Moro, co-director of Surfers for Cetaceans and a California, USA artist and surfer, Will Connor, an Australian musician, Hilton Dorr, a world-class Australian water photographer who specialises in professional surfing, and General Manager of Surfrider Foundation Australia, a non-profit organisation dedicated to protecting Australia's oceans, waves and beaches, Christy Thiesling.
At the end of the day, we are doing what we feel most motivated to do and making use of the skills we have at our fingertips and giving a portion of what we do in our lives to something greater than ourselves. So Hiltz is using his photography, he's an amazing photographer, and so he gives that.
Here is Christy Thiesling to tell us about the partnership between the Surfrider Foundation Australia and the Transparent Sea Project.
Surfrider Foundation Australia and Tangaroa Blue have a national marine debris initiative, and our role in the Transparent Sea Project is to manage and collate the data that we collect from our rubbish cleanups. So basically the kayaks sail in to wherever they're sleeping that night, collect rubbish. After we have done the collection, we spread out the rubbish and count every single piece. That is then contributed to our National Marine Debris Database, and we use that data to support local initiatives and generally approach local councils or as part of our national campaigns or individual campaigns about various things depending on where the debris comes from.
What we're doing is providing information, being a conduit so that our surfing world knows what's going on, because when we started the trip, I was saying that we wanted to do beach cleanups and everyone was kind of scoffing at the idea, saying our beaches are clean. But then when we went on the journey and we were sweeping beaches, picking up hundreds of pieces of plastic and rubbish that shouldn't be there on our so-called pristine beaches, we all sort of did a double take and went, oh yeah, actually we do need to clean our own act up here in our backyard. And that there is a shift and a great tangible turnaround in perspective. The concept was also a formula that we wanted to test because we want to do this all over the world. There's surfing communities along coastlines of so many parts of the world where there's issues that need exposing and issues that surfers could be helping stop. And so we really see this as a great way to be grassroots and to tap into those surf communities and motivate each other and work together and be inclusive. It's all with our trips. We really want to be cleaning up the beach, hanging with the locals.
We'll soon return with more about David Rastovich's Transparent Sea project. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.